Good morning, everybody. Today is March 16th. We have one day left until St. Patrick's Day. We have 18 days left until Valentine's Day. I have posted your guys' St. Patrick's Day four-leaf clovers, what you are lucky for. So we have Miss Alex, our high school helper, cut those out for us and decorate our door. So thank you for getting those in. They look great. It was so nice hearing what you all are lucky or blessed to have and what you can do with your abilities and your smart brain. So it was really good to see those. Thank you for filling those out. So those are hung up on our door. For N2Y, we have real world writing. Now, I believe we have filled one of these out before. I'm not sure if there was a power outage, but I'm pretty positive we've done this before. And I talked about my aunt and how her yard, the light pole is on the neighbor's yard, but the line runs in her backyard. And there's always an issue when something happens with that. So it's important to know where to go online, or you have your bill for your electric. On your bill, it'll say sometimes, in case of an emergency, call, and it'll say that number that you should call. So we're just filling this out, just pretend saying that there's a power outage, which means you do not have power. Something happened that caused your power to go out. So here you will fill your name and your number and state the problem. I'll say power line is down. So like the lines that run all along the road, those lines that like the little birdies sit on, it's down. Like something knocked it down. The wind was blowing. It was too hard. The condition of the issue. So because of that line falling down, I would say the utility pole has fallen. So you fill this out however you want to fill this out. Is this an immediate danger? I would say yes. Maybe the pole has fallen on the street and people are driving around the pole in the road. And then you would fill out the address of the problem. So like if you are at your cousin's house or your friend's house and this has happened there, you would not fill out your address because then they would go to your house. You would fill out the address in which this power outage has happened. So when you finish that, turn that in. And then we have vocabulary, our word study. We have the rest of this week, and then next week I will make our Kahoot game, and we will practice our vocabulary words with our Kahoot game. And next week you all will be writing your sentences for your vocabulary words, not the definitions, but the word in a sentence. So today is just review for vocabulary. And then N2Y, you will have chapter 3 to read, and then your comprehension questions for chapter 3. Now for geometry, we're learning about angles. This is review. We've already learned this. We've already taken notes on it. I have posted 2 videos, actually 3 videos. The first 2 are kind of the same. They're made by the same person. It talks about your angle, side angle, and your angle, side. And you will see that here in a minute on N2Y. So there's 2 of those videos. And then I put on here, this is great. If you are all here, I would teach this to you. So this is a video of kids dancing and doing hand motions and singing to the different angles and the vocabulary of the different angles. Line, angles, and shapes. So this was really cool to watch. I really liked it. This is something that I would love to do with you guys, but not a whole lot of people are here. So maybe you guys can watch it at home. And I really enjoyed it. So I would watch those before completing your geometry boxes. So you kind of are understanding the background of the angles and what it's going to ask us to do on N2Y. Okay, so here you have your symbols. It says use the triangle symbol and all 3 points to name a triangle. So you have your A, B, C. So each point is going to be labeled, excuse me, is going to be labeled in with those 3 points. Now this angle sign, so remember we have our right angle, which is we can put a square as 90 degrees. So for our angles, we are just going to draw like a little, it's an L, but it's like not an L. It's like a kind of weird L. That would be your angle. And then the inside here is the symbol for the measurement of the angle. So here you have, so we're going to represent it by saying A, B, C, which is the triangle name. This is our angle. So right here is our angle. And then we have our degree sign right here, which tells us the degree of the angle. Like remember online when we have that website where we can move the angle and our man moves whichever way we go, and that would be the degree of our angle. So that first slide there is just some vocabulary and understanding the difference between a right triangle. We have equilateral triangles where all sides are equal, a scalene triangle, and an isosceles triangle. Scalene is nothing. It's just the scale is totally off. Nothing matches. And then an isosceles, 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles. Okay, so here you are just identifying the angles for each part. So knowing that this is a right triangle, knowing that this is a leg, and knowing that this is a side, the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse, I always remembered the hypotenuse of the 90-degree angle. It's directly across from the 90-degree angle, okay? So anything across, like this is your 90-degree angle. So right across from it would be your hypotenuse. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 geometry boxes to complete. Okay, so here it's asking for you to compare the angles in the sides of a triangle. So do the angles of the triangle add up to 180 degrees? Well, we have to add all of our angles together. So 60 plus 60 plus 60 is 180. So yes, they equal 180. Now it's asking us what type of triangle is it? So is this the scalene, isosceles, or right triangle? So we see that we have 60, 60, 60, and the sides are 5, 5, and 5. So we have 60-degree angles, and each line is worth 5. So how many angles are equal? 1, 2, 3. So 3 angles are equal. How many sides are equal? 1, 2, 3. So what type of triangle is this? Well, we have 3 equal sides and 3 equal angles, so it's an equilateral triangle. I do have to say, sometimes I know with this new check mark thing that you're done. Some of us click on you're done, and I'll look online and see your writing or your answers, and I'll say, hey, you need to go back and do that. Well, you can still click on it and open it up. Okay. So just because it's marked done doesn't mean you cannot open it, just so you know that. Okay, here we have similar triangles. So again, our different angles. Here's the ABC triangle, and our angles are inside with the little arch. So here you have triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Now it looks like the angles on each triangle are 115 and then 35 up here. So it says what measurements are given for each triangle. Well, let me show you again that here are angles, okay? These are angles. These are your sides. So all the way around are your sides. So inside are your angles. So for these triangles, it is showing the angles. Okay, so 115 degrees is equal to 115 degrees. 35 is equal to 35. Are two triangles of ABC? Yes, they are. Are they similar? Yes, they are. Okay, so you complete the rest of that box. There should just be this last one to do. Okay, here we have two triangles. We're trying to see if the triangles are similar. Now we have ABC triangle and DEF triangle. Says we have not angles no more, but we have the sides. So it's showing the measurement of our sides. What measurements are given? Side, side, side. ABC is, this one is smaller. DEF is, this one is bigger. Okay, so now it's asking, are the sides of the similar triangle multiplied by the same number to equal the side of the bigger triangle? So if we multiply this small triangle by 2, so like 3 times 2, let me erase this, hold on. So we have 3 times 2. Does it equal 6? Well, let's check. 3 times 2. 6. So yes, this does. 8 times 2. 16. Yes, it does. 10 times 2. 20. Yes, it does. So are all sides multiplied by the same number? Yes. Is this triangle similar to this triangle? Yes, it was, because we were able to multiply it by the same number. Okay, so you guys complete the rest of that box. I'm sorry, I'm having a crazy hair day. I had to work the basketball game last night, so I didn't get home till like 8:30. And then I slept right through my alarm. My husband's alarm goes off like 40 minutes after mine. So I got ready this morning in like 15 minutes. Anyway, so at least I got more sleep than normal because I slept through my alarm. So hopefully I'll make it through the day. Okay. Next we have social studies. So you all will read. It says, read Into My Library Book, Buying Lunch, and complete the comprehension questions. So this is talking about your needs and your wants. So here you will read ordering lunch, and then you have these comprehension questions to complete here. All right, our life skills lesson for today. This will be on our Google Classroom. So remember, if you go to your waffle, you go to Classroom, click on our life skills classroom, go to your classwork, and here you have self-advocacy skills. Now, self-advocacy means that you represent you. You are your own person, and you are going to stand up for yourself, okay? You stand up for what you believe in. You don't care what others think about you. You don't care because you are you, and you are created for a purpose. And in this video, it talks about the different ways to stand up for yourself and what we should do when we need help. And in our life right now, as we're in school, we have all these different adults and teachers. And Miss Ashley, our para aide, she and I are here to help you and to help you grow out of your shell and to bloom into a beautiful flower from your little seed that you all started with. I know it's kind of hard. I got middle and high school students. I have a lot of work, a lot of students to meet the needs of, in such a big gap of age and maturity levels and academics. So this video here, you will watch the YouTube video of the steps on how to be a self-advocate, how to stand up for yourself. Okay. So the first couple minutes of the video, he talks about what it is, and I did my best to try to explain it to you. And then in your classwork, you have the quiz to complete. Like always, I will read it to you right now. What does it mean to self-advocate? Stand up for yourself or stand up for others? It is important to ask for what you need. True or false? Lots of practice with strategies will help with self-advocacy. True or false? How many key strategies are there in the video that was taught? 1, 3, or 5? Step 1. It is important to state the problem without being clear, or it is important to state the problem clearly. Step 2, it is important to select someone you trust to help you, or it is important to select someone you do not trust to help you. I'll go back and delete those if I can. Step 3, it is important to have confidence. True or false? Step 4, speak up when asking for help when you need it. So it's important to ask for help. True or false? Step 5, make sure that you happy the person that helped you. Make sure you give them a high five, the person that helped you, or make sure that you thank the person that helped you. It is okay to ask for help. In fact, it is a good thing and part of one of the steps that you learned. True or false? You should worry about what others think. True or false? Being able to self-advocate will make you more independent. So meaning you get to be more independent. The more you ask for help, the more you get an understanding of, okay, now I understand. You asked for help. Now you know how to do it because you asked for help. So like the next time you go and do it, you'll know how to do it because you've already asked for help. So being independent means you yourself are doing it yourself, by yourself, with no help. So the more you ask for help when you have a question or when there's a trouble or a problem, the next time then you may be able to do it on your own. And that will make you a successful person. True or false? So go ahead and submit that when you are finished. So that is your life skills lesson for today on Google Classroom. If you go to Google Classroom as well, it'll show the link there for the video, so you can click it directly on the link on the Google Classroom page. All right, our money skills. We have a Kahoot game to play. On Thursday, when we meet for Google Classroom, I would like to play a Kahoot game before we start our news quiz. So we can all play it together all at once and see how that goes. So I'm just excited about that. I just wanted to let you know that we will do that on Thursday morning when we meet for our Google Hangout for news quiz. We will do a Kahoot together, all together. Okay, so your Kahoot game is I'll separate this a little bit so you can copy it. I already have it opened up here. So you will have your Kahoot game for money skills. How much is $1 worth? So you tell me what $1 is worth. Okay, I don't want to give answers, so I'm going to exit out of here. And then my CK12 students, you will have ethics and science. So you all will be reading about the scientific research and about new technologies. There are two different reading. There's 3 readings to do. Excuse me. So there are 3 different videos to watch here, and then you will complete your adaptive practice. I'll be watching you all as you log in. I hope everyone has a terrific Tuesday. I hope you can get your work done and be able to go outside. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow and the rest of the week. So maybe do a little work, go out and take a break, do a little work, go out and take a little break for those of you who are at home virtually learning. You don't have to sit there all day and do your work. Do a little bit, do like an hour and go take a break and come back and do an hour. But I think that's it for today. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.